What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Talkin Sports with Jake. Hope we're all doing well. On to scores from last night. Angel season winding down. Rangers over the Capitals 5-2. You had Igor Chance in Washington. So Rangers fans took over there. Bruins over the Blues 4-3 in a shootout. Bruins, with their 60th win of the season, they've already locked up the President's Trophy. Hurricanes over the Islanders 2-1. You had the Blue Jackets over the Senators 4-3. You had the Penguins over the Flyers 4-2. You had the Red Wings over the Leafs 5-2. Jets over the Devils 6-1. Flames over the Ducks 5-4. And Kings over the Canucks 4-1. On to the standings. This is what we got. Bruins already clinched the President's Trophy. You got Carolina. They're at 125. You got Carolina 107 in second. Devils in third of 104. Rangers move up to fourth, 101. Toronto down to fifth. They're at even 100. All five of those teams have clinched a spot. Tampa's in sixth with 96 points. They have also clinched a playoff spot. Islanders in seventh with 87. Got Pittsburgh right now is that last spot with 86. Florida's got 85. They're a point behind Pittsburgh for that last spot. And then Buffalo is 5 points out. Ottawa is 6 points out. And Detroit and Washington are 7 points out. So top 16 in the East have already clinched. So those last two spots, it's got Islanders at 87 points, Pittsburgh at 86 points, and then Florida is a point out of 8th and 2 points out of 7th. As a Rain fan, I would laugh if the Islanders end up missing the playoffs. That would be so funny. In the Western Conference, you have Vegas Golden Knights have 101. They're in first. They've already clinched a playoff spot. LA Kings have 100. They're in second. They've clinched a playoff spot. Edmonton Oilers have a 10-game point streak, including 9 of those wins. 99 points there in third. They've clinched a playoff spot. Minnesota's in fourth with 97. Colorado is in fifth with 96. Dallas also has 96 points, but Colorado's got a game in hand. Seattle's in seventh with 90 points. Winnipeg's in eighth with 89. Calgary is 2 points out. Nashville's 5 points out. That's what we got. In West is really tight. The top 8 teams are only 13 points apart from each other. The top 6 teams are only 5 points away from each other in the West. That is crazy. All right, let's talk about some basketball now. Scores with the Raptors over the Hornets, 128-108. You had the Nets over the Jazz, 111-110. You have the Cavaliers had 30 points now. He's been playing really well since he got traded. Bulls over the Grizzlies, 128-107. Zach LaVine, 36 points, 9 assists. He had a big game. Blazers over the T-Wolves, 107-105. Shaedon Sharpe, 27 points. We had the Hawks over the Mavericks, 132-130 in overtime. Trae Young, 24 points, 12 assists. Kyrie had 41. Dallas remains on the outside looking in. They are really falling apart. Knicks over the Wizards, 119-109. Knicks punch the playoffs. Knicks going back to the postseason. Jalen Brunson, 27 points, 8 assists. Magic over the Pistons, 128-102. Franz Wagner, 16 points, 8 assists. Spurs over the Kings, 142-134 in overtime. I'm not sure if it's Tyus Jones. It might be not Tyus. He's in Memphis, but T. Jones on the Spurs, 17 points, 10 rebounds, 11 assists. Lakers over the Rockets, 134-109. AD 40 points, 9 rebounds. Suns over the Thunder, 120-118. KD had 36 in that one. Cavs over the Pacers, 115-105. Donovan Mitchell, 40 points and 6 rebounds. Bucks over the Sixers, 117-104. Giannis, 33 points and 14 rebounds. And Nuggets over to the Warriors, 112-100. Jamal Murray, 26 points. He had a game-sealing block on Clay at the end of that game. Now to the standings in the NBA, you got Milwaukee remains in first in the Eastern Conference. They've already clinched their division. They're 2 games ahead of Boston, who of course has already clinched a playoff spot. Philly is in third. Got Knicks in fourth. Cleveland in fourth. Knicks in fifth. All five of those teams clinched a playoff spot. Brooklyn is in sixth right now. Miami Heat are the first playing team. They're 2 games back of Brooklyn for the 6th seed. Atlanta's the 8th spot. They're at 500. As you know, they're very, very mediocre. The Raptors have clinched a play-in spot, so they're guaranteed to be in the play-ins. Right now, 9th. They'll be one of the 4 play-in teams. They're also at 500. They're actually tied for the 8th and 9th spot with Atlanta. Bulls are that last play-in spot. They're 2 games under 500. And then at the Magic are 4 games out. And everyone else is out. With their loss, Washington is out, as well as Indiana, Charlotte, and Detroit. In the West, got Denver's already clinched their division. They're in. You got Memphis in second, already clinched their division. Sacramento's in third. They've already clinched a playoff spot. Phoenix is in fourth. The Clippers are in 5th. They're actually the Clippers and Golden State are tied for 5th and 6th. Lakers are the first playing team right now. Only a half game out of 5th and 3 games out of 4th. They're actually tied with the Pelicans. Lakers and Pelicans are tied for the first 2 playing spots. You got Minnesota is in 9th. They're a game and a half behind LA and the Pelicans. And then the Thunder, the last playing team, they are 2.5 games out of 7th. Dallas Mavericks somehow still a game out of the play-ins. That's crazy. You got Utah's a game and a half out of the play-ins, and then Portland, San Antonio, and Houston are out. Looking at the playoff picture in the Eastern Conference, we have Philly hosting Brooklyn, Cleveland hosting the Knicks. That's very likely what's going to happen. The play-ins, we're going to be Miami against Atlanta. The winner would play Boston in the first round. The loser plays the winner of Toronto and Chicago. Loser of Toronto and Chicago is out. The winner of that plays the loser of Miami and Atlanta, and the winner of that plays Milwaukee in the first round in the West. Right now we have Sacramento against Golden State and Phoenix against the Clippers, but it's very tight out there. That could easily change. Playing right now we have the Lakers against New Orleans. The winner of that would play Memphis in the first round. And you have Minnesota against Oklahoma City in the other playing game. Loser of that is out. The winner of that plays the loser of the Lakers and the Pelicans, and the winner of that plays Denver in the first round. So, should be very exciting postseason. Some more college basketball news. You had Brendan Miller declared for the draft. He could be a top 5 pick, guard out of Alabama. He really struggled in the tournament, especially in that game they got them London. He was 3 of 19. If he sorts out his legal troubles, he's very talented though. Indiana guard Jamin Hood Shafino declares for the draft. He could easily be a first round pick. Kentucky guard Carson Lower declares for the draft. He could be a top 10 pick. FAU, like I talked about with Dom, extended Dusty May, their head coach. Texas Tech hired Grant McCaslin from North Texas. They had a pretty good year this year. They were 31-7. They won the NIT. Obviously, it's the NIT, basically the loser tournament, but still, to go 31-7 and be somewhat relevant at North Texas is hard to do. Texas Tech gets their replacement, of course. They a couple years ago they lost Chris Beard, who went to Texas. Of course, he got fired because of the allegations. Now he's back into coaching. But obviously, Mark Adams had his allegations that got him fired, so they brought a new coach. Kansas guard Grady Dick declares for the draft. He could be a top 10 pick. Hunter Dickinson is transferring. He's the big man from Michigan. Last year in midterm, he remained in for himself. There's rumors that he was going to declare for the draft, but it appears for now he's going to stay in college, but just not for Michigan. And then congratulations to the LSU Tigers. They defeated Iowa in the Women's National Championship. And with that, let's get to the whole Caitlin Clark thing. Okay. So when Caitlin Clark does the "You Can't See Me" gesture, it's fine. But when Angel Reese does it, it's classless. It's gotta be a two-way street. Yes, is Caitlin Clark better than Angel Reese? Oh, absolutely. Caitlin Clark is one of the best players in women's college basketball. She's gonna have a great career in the WNBA. Angel Reese, who might sell insurance. That being said, at the end of the day, Angel Reese has a ring, has a national championship. Caitlin Clark does not. So don't say Angel Until next time, so long. Have a great day.